I visited 3 of the crime scenes, but did not go inside. I did not go inside because those were actively being worked by our BCI agents. At that time, I got a briefing. Sheriff and I received a briefing from the agents who were working that particular house. But today, because it's no longer an active scene and we're no longer working it, I wanted to go inside. My prosecutor background indicated to me that I wanted to go inside and take a look. It's sort of like doing a frame for the picture. And it makes it much easier as we get additional facts as they come in and evidence as we come in, so that you can really understand what the scene looked like, and you just get a better understanding, frankly, of the case. It really gives you, I think, sort of a frame of reference for everything that you can put into that, the evidence we already have, the evidence that we're going to get in the future. Let me just say on a personal note, my experience today was no different than my experience in the past in going to a murder scene that's in a house, and you look around and you think just a few days ago there was a family living here, there were people living here, one case a teenager, others little children, and you see all the evidence, of course, of people living in a house. And so if we need to be reminded of the gravity of the situation, that just sort of brings it home. That we have 8 victims, 8 human beings whose lives have been snuffed out. Let me make a couple additional comments. First, as I have said before, I anticipate a lengthy investigation. The nature of a case where a body is found many times means that it's going to take a while. You have 8 bodies. You have 8 times the many different scenarios and possibilities. So I look for a lengthy investigation. Let me talk about, maybe to anticipate some of your questions, but we will be open. Sheriff will make a statement, and Sheriff and I will be open for questions. But let me just anticipate maybe some questions and talk about some of the rumors that have been printed in this country and in other countries. I do not intend to shoot down every single rumor. I do not intend to confirm in part or deny in part. Our priority is to get convictions. Not just arrests, but convictions. And when I look at this case, quite candidly, and when our assistant prosecutors look at this case, we look at the case as a case that eventually will have to be prosecuted in court. And so we are not going to do anything. Much as we would like to share information with you, much as we would like to share information with the public, we have no intention, absolutely no intention, of doing anything that can jeopardize this case. Not just to get an arrest, but also to ultimately get what everyone wants, and that is justice done and convictions, or conviction.
Hello and welcome. First and foremost, I want to send my thoughts and prayers not only out to the citizens of this county, but for the Roden family once again. I really want to stress that this is a lengthy and ongoing investigation. I now have assigned members of my staff to the investigation until its completion. I have additional units from other county sheriffs from as far away as Lake Erie to make sure that the people of this county are safe and that I have ample staffing in this county. I also want to caution you in that any information in this investigation, unless it comes from the Attorney General's office or myself, it should not be taken as verified from us in the course of this investigation. It's very lengthy. There's many crime scenes. There's many bodies. Folks, we've had a family that's lost 8 people in this county. And I would urge you to let us do our job. Let the tips come in. Every one of them will be checked out. I want to do this once, and I want to do it right. When we're done, I don't just want an arrest. I want it ready for prosecution. I have visited the crime scenes now, not only with BCI agents, but also prosecutors, FBI agents, and of course the Attorney General. This is something that's going to take a while. It's absolutely shocking, some of these scenes. It's not one that you can simply go in, process, collect the evidence, and call it a day. We are working around the clock, other than the short time that we take to get some rest, so that we can continue this investigation and see it to a close. I want to take this time to thank over 25 Ohio sheriffs for all the support they have sent to this county. There's been other police agencies, as far as Pike and other police departments, that has immediately seen that we need help being a small county, a small agency, and has sent this help this way. I want to thank the public, the local public, for their support. All the people with the important tips that live in this county that may know something, that continue to call in and give us every lead possible. Again, it's a lengthy and ongoing investigation that we are working day by day, as many hours as we can other than the rest. Thank you.